Yo, this is my YouTube channel, okay? It's my YouTube channel, okay? Subscribe, rate, review, leave a comment. You want me to rant about something? You want me to talk trash about something? Let me know, and check this out. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics are on the brink of not just elimination. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics are on the brink of humiliating elimination from the Eastern and Western Conference Finals, respectfully. And I say good. I say good. The better teams are winning. The better teams will be meeting up in the finals. There ain't going to be no rabbit coming out of your keister this time, LeBron James. I saw him in the press conference. He's like, oh, you never know. He's like doing it just in case. He gave a quote with a little sort of twinkle. There is no just in case, LeBron James. It's over. It's over. You did good. The Lakers did good. You gave it your best, but I guess your best wasn't good enough. You gave it your best, but I guess your best was not good enough. Bye-bye. And the Boston Celtics, nothing makes me happier than the Boston Celtics potentially getting swept and or losing in 5 games. I don't care if it's 7 games, 8 games. I don't care if they play the best out of 27. Nothing makes me happier than the Boston Celtics losing, except the Boston Red Sox losing. And I don't even like baseball. This is just an intrinsic thing. Again, my father, my mother, they never perpetuated. They never said, oh, you're a New Yorker growing up. We hate Boston. It was just the way I came out. I knew intrinsically. Born and raised New York City. Born and raised New York Hospital. March 20th, 1970, 6:43 a.m. or it might have been 5:13 a.m. I don't fact check. I knew that all things Boston sports were no good. Nada. And I've written about it. I've talked about the great Larry Bird inspiring me, along with Magic Johnson and, of course, Dr. J, inspiring me to take on my quest to become an NBA player. Failed miserably. That being said, I knew genetically that the Boston Celtics were not good. The Boston Red Sox were not good. And I learned a little bit later that the New England Patriots also. I saw the Boston Bruins. You know, we talk about PTSD. As a child, talk about trauma. I was into hockey. And one fateful night in the world's most famous arena, those gorillas from the Boston Bruins went into the crowd and attacked fans in the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. The New York Rangers were playing the Boston Bruins, and the baboons that were playing for the Bruins went into the crowd and attacked fans. You talk about trauma? I was traumatized by that. I'm just I should sue the Boston Bruins. I should sue the people of New York that grew up having to watch that over and over. That was scary. These are animals. You climb into the stands of Madison Square Garden and you beat the man with his own shoe. Because what do he call you? A toothless animal? That's what you were. And you proved you were a toothless animal by climbing over the glass into the crowd and beating up patrons at the world's most famous arena. I need to run that up. There may be a lawsuit. That's post-traumatic stress disorder. Jason Tatum, you're not that dude. Jason Tatum, stop dressing up every game. You look ridiculous. Where are you going? To a funeral. You're going to a funeral. You show up game 4 in some fresh dip, put on fucking sweatpants and a hoodie and walk into the fucking arena. Stop the fashion show, the presentation. You're not that dude. And I know that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, these are good dudes, but you play for the Boston Celtics. Need to stop trying to look fly going to the game. And what's the guy's name on Boston? The light skinned, the one that got into the shit the other night with Jimmy Butler. What's his name? Grant Williams is out there. And he poked the bear of Jimmy Butler, and none of you guys have his back. None of you guys say something in his defense. Like Jimmy Butler is like Godzilla. Like Jimmy Butler's Michael Jordan. He's trying to compete. Granted, Grant Williams lost that end of the fight, but no one says anything in his defense. Yo, Jason Tatum, stop dressing up for the games. Unless you're showing up in a black suit, because the next game, they're putting you in the casket for the season. You're done. I don't care if you lose in 4 straight or you lose gentleman sweep 5 games. You guys, you guys, Boston Celtics, I love it. I love seeing the Boston Celtics get smacked around. And Jason Tatum's like, I'm off Instagram during the playoffs. You might want to think about turning your Instagram on. Why is that a big thing? When athletes go, I'm off Instagram, during the playoffs so I could focus. Maybe you should get back on Instagram because you don't seem focused. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. You should open up your Instagram, your TikTok, your Vine, your Snapchat, your Facebook. If you can figure out a way to get into your MySpace, open that up too. I'm off Instagram. So what? Get back on Instagram. You guys ain't Kobe Bryant. You, Devin Booker, none of you guys are Kobe Bryant. Get off that. Make your own legacy. Come up with your own nicknames. None of you dudes are Kobe Bryant. Is that supposed to scare somebody? I'm off all social media during the playoffs. So what? I don't think you are off social media during the playoffs, Jason Tatum, because the amount of time that you're spending dressing up, coming into the arena in all white and all these exotic outfits, you mean to tell me later on you don't go looking up to see how much people like your outfit, your fit, your drip, or not? I don't believe it. That's not a selling point. Like, oh, God, the Boston Celtics, they're off social media. You better watch out. You see, Jimmy Butler ain't off social media. He's talking shit. And you know what? The fresh dressers ain't winning anything. Steph Curry, he don't dress fresh. Tries every now and then, but he comes to the game. He's not spending hours figuring out what he's going to wear. Kevin Durant barely looks like he fucking took a shower, let alone do the laundry. Djokovic, the Joker, another one. Joel Embiid, Giannis, all these fresh dip. James Harden, you're a bum. You had a great career, Hall of Fame career, MVP, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why everybody in the NBA is like, well, James Harden might decide to do this. James Harden might go to Houston. Houston, why would you bring him back? He's done. He's proven. Number one, he's out of his prime, way out of his prime. Number two, he's proven even in his prime, in his MVP careers, he does not do it during the playoffs. I don't know if he got a ticker problem. Or what have you. James Harden is not that dude. So I don't know why, that's a conversation. James Harden might decide to do this. James Harden might decide to do that. Houston, why would you bring James Harden back? He's finito. Another guy showing up to the arena dressed. The Met Gala's once a year. Why are you dressing up like it's the Met Gala every single game all season long? You look ridiculous. Yo, Adam Silver, if I'm the Boston Celtics, some of these dudes, you're just spending too much time on your drip. But the Boston Celtics, hopefully, sweep. I might need to, and if they don't get swept in Miami, I might need to go up to Boston with that broom. Would I be putting my life on the line going up to Boston with that broom for Game 5? I would love it. And I hope when you see this message, the Los Angeles Lakers have also got swept out too. Finally, Carmelo Anthony has announced his retirement after 19 years in the NBA. 19 years, Carmelo Anthony, who did a lot. Carmelo Anthony, 9-time scoring champion, won the NCAA championship at Syracuse, was the MVP or most outstanding player, all-star games, 3-time Olympics, all-rookie team, top 5, 75th anniversary team, and the 9th leading scorer, which is crazy, in NBA history. 9th leading scorer out of all the players that have played in the NBA, Carmelo Anthony. I mean, incredible career. Obviously, never won a championship. You know, I think the legacy of Carmelo grew as he was sort of pushed out of the league. Talk about a bag, an offensive bag, somebody who could score. I mean, jab step, post up, off the dribble, Carmelo to the basket, left hand, right hand. He had a true blue bag. Never was able to really do anything. The Denver Nuggets, they had their run. Man, it seems like so long ago. But they were going at it with Kobe and the Lakers. He took the Knicks that one year to the second round of the playoffs, which means nothing. But Carmelo Anthony, sick career. Such a sick career. But he's announced his retirement, as he should. It sucks that he had to retire in the offseason with an Instagram video and not with one team that, I don't think Carmelo, the Knicks aren't going to retire his number. Listen, this is no disrespect to Carmelo Anthony, but if you don't retire Bernard King, you better not retire Carmelo Anthony. Again, no disrespect to Carmelo Anthony. The Denver Nuggets, they're not going to retire his number. I don't think Carmelo Anthony will have his number retired in the NBA. I believe his jersey is already retired at Syracuse, as it should be. But he just didn't do significant enough work with either the Nuggets or the Knicks to warrant getting his number retired. That being said, he's another great who never won a championship, and that's fine. Not everybody's going to win a championship. He tried, towards the end of his career to go to this team and that team. At one point, I can't remember if maybe it was the first year with his Lakers or the second year with the Lakers. I thought he was going to go to the Lakers. He went there, in my opinion, too late. Needless to say, Carmelo Anthony, 9th all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Fantastic, fantastic career with a true blue bag, has announced his retirement. And I'm also done. Not retiring, of course.